Okay, all right. That's all the global market action and opinion that we've gotten as well. But how will these overnight cues impact our own markets? We have a research team joining in with what the trade setup looks like, the stocks that are likely to be in the news, and the action from the FNO space as well. Hey guys, a very good morning to all of you. Hormaz, let me come across to you first up. What is the market setup looking like today?
The market setup is looking for a slightly lower start as we speak, but I'll talk about all of this in detail. In yesterday's session, the trend of the Nifty struggling above 22,500 continued. Thursday, we fell short by around 10 points from its record high. Yesterday, we did make a record high of 22,529, but failed to sustain at those levels, eventually ending 70 points off the highest point of the day. But that by no means indicates that we had a bad session. We had a very good session, and the trend is on the upside as the Nifty gained for 6 out of the last 7 sessions now. And from the March 20th lows of 21,710 that we made, the Nifty is now up around 750 points. The Nifty Bank as well, 48,000 now is the next level to watch. We've had closes above 47,000 for 2 consecutive sessions now. Today is also the financial services expiry, so we'll keep a watch on for that as well. The day truly belonged to the broader markets yesterday. The mid-cap index was up almost 2%. The small-cap index was up 3%. So we'll keep an eye out on whether this move sustains going into today's session. Some cues to watch out for. Auto sales reactions will continue as some numbers came in post-market yesterday. Banks and FMCG companies will also continue to report their business updates as the week goes by, and gold-linked stocks will continue to remain in focus as spot gold made another record of $2286.4 per ounce yesterday. So we'll keep an eye out on all of that. Global cues are not very supportive. The Dow Jones ended 200 points lower. The 10-year treasury yield was up 13 basis points to around 4.31%. The dollar index has also jumped. Crude prices have also jumped, and the rate cut probability in June as per the CME Fed Watch tool is at 58%. So global cues are not supportive, and the GIFT Nifty is indicating a 50-point downtick for our own markets. Back to you.
Okay, all right, 50-point downtick. So that is something that we can expect in our own market today. But let's go across to Vamakshi. She'll list out all the stocks to watch out for in today's trading session. Hey Vamakshi, good morning.
Well, good morning, Sonal. A couple of monthly as well as quarterly updates in focus today. Let me first start off with the telecom data that came through for the month of January. Reliance Jio saw the 22nd straight month of the highest subscriber addition. In fact, Reliance Jio's subscriber addition pace has improved on a month-on-month basis. Bharti Airtel added around 7.5 lakh users, while Vodafone Idea lost nearly 15.22 lakh users. Ashok Leyland in focus, total vehicle sales were down almost 4% at 22,866 units. Domestic sales were down 7%, while total M&HCV sales were also down around 7%. Atul Autos, the total sales were reported a slight downtick of almost 0.8%, coming in at 3,128 units. TVS Motors total sales were up 12% at 3.5 lakh units. Exports, however, saw much higher growth of almost 23%. Hero MotoCorp total sales were down nearly 5.6%. Domestic sales saw a bit of downturn, 8.7% lower, while exports saw a healthy pickup, up nearly 88%. Uflex also in focus. The company has commissioned its CPP film production line with a capacity of nearly 18,000 metric tons per day. BDL reported an FY24 turnover at 2,350 odd crores, and as of April, the company's order book stands at 19,468 crores. South Indian Bank's gross advances grew at 80,337 rupees, 7 rupees crore. Total deposits were also up at 1.02 lakh crore. CASA was up 8%, and the CASA ratio also improved to around 32%. CSB total deposits were also higher, 29,719 crores is where it's at. Gross advances were also higher as compared to a sequential basis, 24,574 crores is where it's at. AB Fashion also on our radar. The company aims to vertically demerge its Madura fashion as well as lifestyle businesses into its separate listed entities, and after completion of this demerger, the company will be raising growth capital within the next 12 months.
Okay, all right, that's a long list. Thank you so much for joining Vamakshi with that. And finally, let me go across to Manglam. He's joining in with all the cues from the FNO space this morning. Hey, Manglam.
Good morning. So after a good start to FY25 yesterday, we did see some bit of come off towards the end of yesterday's trading session off the highs, and the GIFT Nifty is indicating a 50-point downtick at an open itself. The question is whether we go ahead and buy that dip or not, because, you know, The Nifty over the last 2 trading sessions has been facing some resistance upwards of 22,500. Yesterday, after briefly hitting a record high, the Nifty did see a bit of retracement from there, and also important because it's day 1 of a new series and the high out there would be crucial to watch out for. But nothing really to worry from the broader market end of things, and the Nifty Bank, both of them outperforming. And in yesterday's up move, we saw some fear come off as well, and that's why the India VIX was down by almost 6%, with the Nifty moving higher. What are the things we have to watch out for? One, the cash market flows when they come back on steam. What are the kind of flows that FIIs bring in and the DIIs bring in as well? Yesterday, there was a purchase of 1,200 crores by the DIIs, 520 crores from the FIIs was on the sell side. FIIs bought about 275 crores in index futures, where they added about 5,000 long contracts, 3,000 short contracts. Long-short ratio, not much change from the start of the series, which is 45%. How much more is there room for the long position to build up? And then the third big trigger, it's for the next couple of days, the stock to watch out for will be HDFC Bank. Why do I say that? Well, because today is Tuesday, and Tuesday means it's Fin Nifty expiry, weekly options expiry, and HDFC Bank has the highest weightage on that index. Tomorrow is the Nifty Bank expiry. HDFC Bank again has the highest weight out there, and day after is the Nifty expiry. HDFC Bank, a big weight out there as well. And add to all of this, we have the results season 2, so we'll watch out for previews coming in from there. For the Nifty, 22,500 call writers are extremely active, as are the 22,500 put writers, expecting the market to be in a bit of a range between 22,300 to 22,700 on the way up. Long positions added on metal stocks. Hind Copper stands out there, and even Indus Tower saw a lot of long positions being added in yesterday's session.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. Those are the market cues you need to watch out for ahead of our trading day today.